Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Eagle Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Let's begin with this video. Before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do check out the title sponsor today, OK Jersey. Link is in the description. But yeah, first things first, we got to talk about this. We got to get into this. Can you believe this was the discussion that people were laughing at the beginning of before the season started during preseason?
I'll read out their theme. Real talk, mate. Yeah, I don't think you realise how effed we are going into the season.
We are how effed we are going into the season, he said. When we signed 8 players going into the season.
Even if we signed, we're finishing above Manchester City.
Yeah. I said that with chest. We are finishing above Manchester City. If that means regardless if we win the league or if Liverpool wins the league, I was confident one club we were 100% going to finish above was Manchester City. Yeah, because they're still shit defensively. Did you hear that? Did you hear what I said? Listen to it again. They're still shit defensively.
Are you mad?
They're shit defensively. They might be better than us. Are you actually being serious? I'm dead serious. They're not better than us.
What about with Rodri coming in? With Rodri coming in, Cherky coming in, Reinders coming in. By the way, he was a baller. Livramento, they reckon they're getting. Huh?
Reinder's a pine cone. They're gonna walk right past him.
Really?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Reinders? Pine cone. You walk right past him. You walk right past him. Defensively useless. Offensively quite good. But defensively, he's useless as a midfielder.
Watched him.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
But defensively, he's a
Reinders is quality, bro.
Yeah, okay. He's a baller. Everyone loves him. They see him on his eyes. But defensively, he's not that.
They got Rodri back, bro.
Rodri's back. Rodri's still gonna have to do a lot of.
Let me read out their starting 11 from you. I'll read out their team. Real talk, mate. Yeah, I don't think you realise how effed we are going into the season.
The fact that these guys laughed at me and I've just been proven right time and time again. And if you actually debunk everything they say in this little clip, you will see that they were chatting shit. We are finishing.
Even if we signed. We're finishing above Manchester City.
Yeah, because they're still shit defensively. This was before they signed Gahey. This was before their injuries. They were still poor defensively. This was before they signed Donnarumma. They were still shit defensively. Now, don't get me wrong. Donnarumma improved their defense a little bit.
Are you mad?
They're shit defensively. And the reason why I say they're bad defensively is because of their midfield. Now, if we're going to get into Man City, and we're going to talk about the transfers in a minute, but I just want to get into this. Look at this. In 2026, you have Rodri, who, let's be honest, he doesn't have the same level of pace. Bernardo Silva, who does not have the physicality. Everything you guys say about Martin Odegaard, you can say about Bernardo Silva. Weak, doesn't have pace, can't really play as a winger. He's not really a 10. He's not really an 8. What is he? Because at this moment in time, he's not physical enough to play in the midfield in the Premier League with the amount of duels that are being won and battles that are being had. Maybe he can win some duels here and there and win some ground duels, but I mean, physically can't go blow to blow with teams anymore. And then Nico Riley, he's not even a midfielder, man. The guy's a fullback now. He doesn't have the safety to be able to play in the midfield consistently in the Premier League. I think they took this Man City team as a joke. And the Man City team took this Tottenham team as a joke, and with Conor Gallagher and Basuma, a 2-man midfield, they still weren't able to boss the midfield. They were walking through them with a knife through butter. Man City's just too easy to get at their back line. You walk right past these guys. It's too simple. And really and truly, I think that's where they're losing the league. I think they're losing the league because of their weak midfield, where in the past they used to win it because of their strength in their midfield. But yeah, let's get into the transfer news. Shout out to the people in the comment section. You guys came here for Tonali, not for me to gloat about being right about Man City. So let's get into it. First things first. David Onstein is the guy. He is the oracle. He's the guy who tells us everything that we need to know. And he told us that, Mateta's gone to AC Milan. Fair play to Mateta, man. Fair play to Mateta. I did not see this. When the hell did AC Milan agree the deal for Mateta? Fair play. I thought Mateta was gonna stay in the Premier League, but yeah, Mateta to AC Milan, World Cup year. He's definitely trying to get into that World Cup team. I don't know if it's gonna work out for him at AC Milan, but we'll have to wait and see. Mateta at Crystal Palace was literally their main man. At AC Milan, I don't know how he's gonna do. Also, Liverpool stole Jacquet from Chelsea. Liverpool hijacked this deal, and this kid's quality, guys. We were looking at him before we signed Hincapié and Mascara. He looks like he looks like quite a good baller. I think Liverpool got themselves a really good player. Rennes got decent money also. 70 million euros is really good money for a French young center back. That is really good money. Think about it. We spent less than that on Gabriel and Saliba when we purchased them at the time. So yeah, fair play to them. The rumor, the thing that started this whole thing is that Mikel Merino is expected to miss considerable time and will most likely even miss the World Cup with a bad injury. And you just got to feel sorry for the guy. You got to feel gutted for the guy. Personally, for me, I feel sorry for him. He has been quite good for us this season. If I just look back at some of the games that he's played so many games this season, Mikel Merino, and he's been utilized a lot. He's played at striker. He's played all over the place for Arsenal this season alone, if you just look at Mikel Merino's game time. But yeah, David Odyssey says that Arsenal midfielder Mikel Merino is expected to miss considerable period with a suspected broken bone in his foot. And the Arsenal are surveying the market for potential loan options or short-term cover for the 29-year-old. No guarantee anything materializes before the transfer deadline. Now, I thought when I seen this, I'm like, yeah, they're just saying that. They're not serious. But we're going to get onto if they're serious or not in a second. Now, Mikel Merino for me has been a player who played a lot of minutes. Like, you'll be surprised how much minutes he's actually played this season. He's played 21 games in the Premier League. He's always been a substitute to come on and have a factor. He has played 7 out of the 8 Champions League games. And the only reason why he didn't play the last one was because he was suspended for accumulation of yellow cards. He has played in many different positions for Arsenal this season. If you look at this, you'll see he played center forward 19 times. He's played he's played center forward 11 times. He's played center midfield 19 times. He's played attacking midfield once, defensive midfield once. He's played all over the place. He has 6 goals and 3 assists in all competitions for Arsenal, and over 900 minutes in the Premier League, over 500 minutes in the Champions League. This is a man who has started a lot of these games too. If you look at that, started versus Liverpool, started versus Nottingham Forest, started versus Sunderland, started versus Tottenham, started versus Chelsea, started versus Brentford, started versus Brighton, started versus Aston Villa, just to name a few. Of course, he started in the FA Cup. He started pretty much all the League Cup games except for the last one that we played. And in the Champions League, he started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those games in the Champions League. So just goes to show you he has been a big factor this season, starting a decent chunk of the season, and he's going to be missed. He's going to be missed. As much as we view him as a backup, he has had a big role in the team, especially with all the injuries we had at the beginning of the season. So fair play to Mikel Merino. Hopefully he can come back injury-free. And with this being a Spanish, with him being such a big part of the Spanish national team, that is a huge blow for the Spanish national team also. I'm gonna check that out, Luke Edwards. I'm gonna check out Luke Edwards' tweet. I don't know what he said, but we'll see what he said in a second. But before we go any further, please do hit those like buttons. Please do hit those subscribe buttons if you haven't already done so. We got a lot to get into, people. We got a lot to get into. The next little bit of news is, of course, Sandro Tonali. I personally could not believe that this was even a linked story or what was going on here. Like, since when are we seriously interested in Sandro Tonali? I am impressed with the ambition from the club if this is legitimate. But if it's not, I would not be surprised. Personally, for me, I didn't think this was a serious link to begin with. But it is coming from somebody who is relatively reliable. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Who is it? It is Plattenberg. Plattenberg has reported this, and Plattenberg has basically said that Arsenal are looking at Sandro Tonali and are looking to try to get a deal done for Sandro Tonali before the end of the transfer deadline. So Arsenal are exploring a surprising deadline day move for Sandro Tonali. Very difficult at this stage, as Newcastle have rejected an initial approach. This is coming from Sky Sports Italy. Now, do you think he will join Newcastle or will he stay? So I'm going to ask you guys in the comment section what is actually going to happen. I put out a poll in the actual underneath the actual tweet just to see what people think. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Stay at Newcastle United FC. Go to AFC. Boom. So I put the link in. I put that in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think he will stay or do you think he will go? Personally, for me, I'm looking at it here. Over 300 people have voted, and 68% think he will be staying at Newcastle. Just to see some of the reactions from people. I'm the most delusional fan out there, and I'm not even. I can't believe this one. We still waiting for Sesko. You're an ass journalist. I believe every word that man just said because it's exactly what I want to hear. Shut up, the state of you. I hope this clears. People are just cooking him. Newcastle, we are brothers, you know. And then what else is there? Some people saying bull crap. CFC mod, Chelsea fans laughing. On loan or serious, this is unrealistic. I agree. I personally think this is slightly unrealistic. Like, only reason being, Newcastle are still in the Champions League. Newcastle are still in a second leg of a League Cup final. Newcastle are still competing in many fronts. Why would they weaken their midfield? Why? And I don't think we're going to go and break the bank. Let's be honest. I don't think we're going to break the bank. Why would we? Where is the logic in that? Sandro Tonali is one of Newcastle's most important players, and this season alone has played how many games for them? 35 games for Newcastle. He has played all 24 Premier League games for Newcastle. He has played 7 Champions League games for Newcastle, 3 League Cup games for Newcastle, 1 FA Cup game for Newcastle. There is no way in hell that these guys are going to let him just leave. And also, for what price? Because unless the player goes and has an absolute howler and he just throws himself himself out of the prem and says, I want to leave, and he gets mad and he says, I want to get out of here ASAP. I don't see this deal happening. That's just me. I don't see it. I don't think it's really going to happen. I think there are gambles at Newcastle. There are gambling at Newcastle. Many players are looking at bouncing. Bro, I think if this happens, that will really just make everything go crazy. I don't think it's going to happen. So let's see who this Luke Edwards, right? Luke Edwards, Newcastle reporter. Yeah, Newcastle reporter. What did he say? Here we go. So there we go. Luke Edwards has come out and stated that Newcastle have described the story of Arsenal have made an attempt to sign midfielder Sandro Tonali as stupid and complete rubbish. But other than that, it's a good story. So there you go. It's stupid and it's complete rubbish. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. So we can just sit back, relax, this was never going to happen in the first place, in my opinion. This was always a pipe dream. Realistically speaking, what are we talking about here? I want to hear from Tonali himself, says Le De Silva. Newcastle, though, of course they're gonna say it's not true. Of course, Newcastle's gonna say it's not true. What are they gonna say? Arsenal approached and we said no. I don't think we are surprised at all that has been rubbished. One thing we do know, though, one thing we do know for free is that if Sandro Tonali was to actually join Arsenal, good old Paul Scholes might have changed his tune.
I was trying to think of a player, Tonali especially. I think he's been.
He can run.
Oh, he can run, yeah. I think he's been brilliant. Gomeros as well. Very good. I'd probably choose Tonali at this point.
Best midfielder in the league?
Yeah.
So Paul Scholes said Tonali's the best midfielder in the league, better than Declan Rice. And I'm just saying to myself, would he be saying this if Tonali actually joined Arsenal? Just saying. I thought that gave me a little bit of a chuckle, as you British people would say. But that is that. Next, we have a bunch of Man City players crying on the internet. It's actually hilarious. You have Rodri crying. You have Pep Guardiola crying. You have all these guys crying about all these things. Very, very interesting stuff right there. In case you guys don't know, Gooners, the transfer deadline is today at 7 p.m. UK time on the Monday. As we know, the transfer window always ends on the Monday. So that is that. We have Mikel Merino said made a post on Instagram. It's kind of sad. Mikel Merino came out and said, time to stop now with the foot injuries. Time to stop now with a foot injury. Sometimes life is short. What? Okay, 1 second. Time to stop now with a foot injury. Sometimes life throws this kind of challenge when is least convenient. Just another opportunity to get stronger, resilient, and overcome it. We have the best medical team, and together we will come back stronger. Thank you for all the support. It means everything to me, and I can't wait to be back on the pitch soon. Helping my team and doing what I love. Oh, that's emotional, man. Hopefully he comes back soon. But yeah, man, that leg injury, it's gonna have him out for a little while. I don't know how long, but all we can do is hope he's back soon and wish him all the best. Nothing but the best, right? And this was coming after we were just celebrating the fact that points were dropped left, right, and center. I'm not even going to get into Zinchenko, who cares about Zinchenko, man? He's gone. It's good to see Viktor Gyökeres getting goals. He said, great win on the road, amazing support. See you on Tuesday. You know what? Viktor Gyökeres currently has 6 goals. We have 14 games left. How many goals could Viktor Gyökeres get from now to the end of the season? Honest question, guys. How many goals do you think Viktor Gyökeres can get from now until the end of the season in the Premier League? He's on 6. Let me know. Yo, this guy, you're getting banned, bro. What are we talking about? Sniffing underwear. What's wrong with these people in the chat, man? Some of you guys are weirdos. Man. But yeah, let me know in the chat. What are you guys saying? Viktor Gyökeres. I think he could get 15 goals, you know? He has 6 goals right now. He needs 9 more. There's 14 games. He could get it. He just needs a hat trick here and then score like in about 5 other games and get 1 brace. I'm pretty sure he could get 5 goals in 2 games. He could. What are these guys chatting about? Oh yeah, Rodri. Rodri came out after the game and was speaking about corruption and all this stuff. and it was actually like it was pathetic. It was really pathetic. Like I'm not even gonna get into Rodri. I just feel like I'm gonna keep this video short. I'm gonna keep it brief. The Tonali thing's not happening. Newcastle have already put it to bed and said it's shit. And Mikel Merino's unfortunately injured. We'll see what happens for the rest of the transfer window. 20? Nah, that's not happening. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love for the love. Please do check out the title sponsor for today's video. And you already know what it is. Eagle Talks Football. We're out of here, people. Love for the love. Peace.